All right, so welcome, ladies. This is Susan Vaughn. I'm one of the pastors here at Christ Church for Women, along with Jennifer Takla. And this morning I'm visiting with Sandy Turner. Sandy is the wife of Bruce, and Bruce is one of our elders here at Christ Church. And Sandy, we just thought it would be a good idea to talk to some of our elders' wives about how they're doing in this virus and being sheltered in place. So what do you have to share with us this morning?
Well, when we first found out that we were going to be sheltered in place, I became very apprehensive. First of all, how was I going to be able to see my family?
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't live close by. And how was I going to go shopping for the things that I want and things that I need? And also, no more times to go out to lunch with my friends. And that is something that I would really, really miss. And most of all, how are we going to worship? We've not been on a path where we couldn't go to a building or even to our homes for home group to worship. So that was a big concern as well. And then, the Holy Spirit just works in very wonderful ways. And he led me to a very familiar verse. He led me to Romans 12:12. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, and faithful in prayer. Mm-hmm. And I have made that verse my daily prayer because it fits all the categories that we're in. We need hope. And we are in a time of affliction, and we know that our faith is going to be manifested through prayer. God wanted me to see that joy and that commitment amid this crisis situation. And the way that I find joy the most is when I look at my blessings. And so I started taking a little inventory, and I have all the food that I need. I have a loving family. I have a big group of friends. Those are the blessings he's given me, but I think he wanted me to look a little bit deeper. Not just those obvious ones that we can all just list off. And so I started thinking about friends that I haven't connected with in many, many years, and tried to make some connections with some of them. And I started thinking about handwritten notes and how much more personal that is than just sending an email, which is great. I love to get those too. But sometimes that handwritten note or that picture that was drawn by one of my grandchildren and put in the mail, those kinds of things are such personal and special blessings that those are the ones that I think that have meant the most to me. And also Zoom is a tremendous blessing, because that's how we connect with church and all the different activities at church, and home groups with Zoom. And, we even had a family dinner with Zoom with both of our children. And, things like that we wouldn't have had if we had not been introduced to Zoom. And I don't know that I would, had we not been in this crisis situation. Another blessing that he gave me, or he has let me come to realize in this time, is the blessing of solitude. And what I mean by solitude is just being able to spend 5 minutes or 2 hours or half a day in total quiet and with him. No distractions, and nothing that's going to take me away from just being with him. And when I reflect on my day and the thoughts that I've had for the day, or that I want to have for the upcoming day, it's just amazing the difference, just having that freedom of having that solitude. And my Bible study has just flourished like you can't believe, because of the time that I have now and doing it in solitude with God. Jesus modeled solitude for us. You know, he was always stepping away from his disciples and his apostles to go have time with God. And he actually began his ministry in solitude, 40 days in the desert prior uh, to his time with Satan, his temptations. And then he pretty much ended his life on earth in solitude in Gethsemane. So he's given us perfect examples of solitude and just how important that is to your relationship with God. And the verse that always helps me remember about solitude is Psalm 46:10. Be still and know that I am God. And these two scriptures have guided me throughout this circumstance that we're in with COVID-19, and also through the rest of my life as well. And my prayer is that each of you can find solitude and find blessings throughout this journey that we're on through this virus at time. And ladies, I hope that that will happen for you, that you will have that relationship with God. Thanks for letting me visit with you this morning.
All right. Thank you so much, Sandy. And I just love your Romans verse. It's so apropos. Thank you. Thank you.